My second recording, and we are back on the recording, and let's go on. We are grown-ups now. Woof, woof, woof. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. I'm sorry, Gamma. I thought I would be fun to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. I'm not Gamma. Well, the main thing is that everyone is alright. You can never be too careful with the monster around. We owe you one, Heretic, and Gamma, and Sandy too. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you, Gamma, aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. That lightning was terrifying. Were you lot alright up there? I'm ever so sorry you poor thing had to go through such an awful ordeal. You poor things. So you did it. You've been to the top of the tower. Well, you'd better let the mayor know. Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got on up there. Don't keep them waiting, will you? Your prayers didn't work, man. The lightning struck the tower. I must confess that I fear for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give the thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over us all. Ah, that's probably right. At least in games of Bliss there is such a thing as a spirit. Yay, you're back, you're back. Your mum said to tell you she's gone home to make you tea. The lightning was so scary. The sky flashed and there was this big bang boom. Well done, you two. So glad. Alright, hey, yo!
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that.
No, not necessary. I did what I could.
When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Heretic explains what happened on the top of the tower.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece.
Yep.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The spirit of the land was watching over you.
Exactly. One thing, though, I might do search for game or category. Dragon Quest 11. Add up 3 communities. I have no community. Update information. Starting. Oh yeah, and that's where I record everything. I'm just setting up a bit more my Twitch stream. My first episodes of Dragon Quest while recording. This, and yes, this is live. You can hear me talking while setting... No, come on. While setting up Twitch. It's updated as well. Oh, there was a stream marker. For fuck's sake. Never mind. Let's auto you. Everything's good, and damn, I have no idea how that bloody thing works, but it works somehow. Sorry for let you wait.
Now tell me, my dear, How was the view from the top?
It was fantastic.
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind.
Yeah, that day may come.
I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
I won't. But she'd probably tell me a very curious story.
Come on, you. Home.
Nah, damn it. When in battle, you'll see a white circle on the ground. Leaving it will see your party try to flee the field. But we want something. Awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tor and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. Thank you. Did I get something from that? Just medical herbs? Some stuff? Oh wait, it's equipment. Do I have 2 great swords? That's more like a ring. Ah, no, that's... Ah, yeah, that's 2-handed. That's a ring. If I do that... I can do this, and I have a shield. Awesome. So the ceremony is all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live in all the excitement. Well, to be honest, I forgot about everything what happened in the last 8 years. 18 years? I don't know. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. No, yeah, I might do that. That looks like a quest spot. Notice to parents. The tour isn't safe for children. Please make sure that they not play there. It's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? The Yggdrasil, the World Tree, has watched over Erdrea since the dawn of time. They say the tree here has been around for as long as Yggdrasil. I don't know if that's true, but there's something special about it. Right enough. Well, look at that thing surrounding the tree. That is special enough for me. Curious power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying the delicious grass. Oh, if it isn't young heretic, make sure you're nice to Gamma. You're here? She's a keeper, that one. Not this again. Oh, just look at your face. You've gone all red. Oh, to be young again. Teehee. We were just talking about you and Gemma. What's that? What were we saying? Oh, nothing. Hee. Look at my lovely horse. He is the loveliest horse in all the village, and soon he will be mine. Here, little girl. That one will be mine. can't open that. Oh, that is... Oh, she despawns actually, but that's what I do not like. See, I cannot get past her. If that happens with like 3 or 4 of a party, I had mostly the luck to get stuck somewhere. Ah, look at that. An almost hidden way. And there's another horse. No. Looks like a stall. Alright, Heretic, what are you and Gamma up to, huh? You just got back from the climbing the tour. Ah, so that's where you've been, is it? Well, it's nice that you got to go up there together, huh? Ah, it's just that. It's all scripted till I got home and Ma telling me about what happened in my childhood. I'd love to visit Heliodor one day. They say it's always something going on there. Apparently it is bustling with people and the shops are full of all kinds of lovely things, not like boring old cobblestone. I always remember you when you were little, going fishing with old Shalky. You'd sit there for hours on that funny tree-sided rock out by the falls, just the two of you. You would have been so proud to see how big and strong you've grown, since like only yesterday you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Ah, that guy died, I presume. That is sad. No, I can't jump up there. Hello there, young heretic. Do you know blah 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 blah? Do you know what's good? Prayer. That's what. You should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time you pray, I feel all my troubles slipping away. It will make a new man of you. Take my word for it. Oh, okay, that's a bit of mechanic to get rid of, like, diseases or ailments, status ailments and whatsoever. Maybe even me. That is useful. Yay, I love playing in water. Come on, heretic. The water's lovely. Yay! Hey, wait. Hey, 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 hey. I might think or feel that I'm a little bit stupid right now. Well, if it isn't Capleton's newest grown-ups. We are looking for the mayor? He is not home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's been worried sick about you, Gamma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He's your granddad, after all. And the older people all know who I am, and they let me... And they don't care about that. And they let me play with everyone. That's good. Not worrying that I might do them harm, or that being contacted to me might do harm to them at some point. Dunstan, now that you climbed the tower, I am pleased to say that you and Gemma are fully fledged Cobblestonians. Now all you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after. Granted, honestly. That's how grandparents are. Oh, I've heard that you can find recipes and something else in bookshelves. There's a notebook with Dunstan's Corking Compendium written on the cover. Heretic takes it from the shelf and has a look closer. Closer look. Incredible, absolutely incredible. The puns keep flooding into my mind. I've never experienced anything like it. Get a load of this one. We could show visitors around the great stone spire beyond the village and call it the Cobblestone Tour. And there's plenty more where that came from. They just won't stop. It's like divine inspiration. Here's another. The mother said she'd throw her son from the cliff if he didn't eat his vegetables, but it was a bluff. It's like the god of hilarity has granted me his holy blessing. I must tell Gamma right away. Oh. What might be up there? Probably Gamma's room. No, not Gamma's room. Ah, you can slide down. Wonderful. A message from the mayor. Ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out into the wild, make sure you are prepared. Oh, that's good to know. And the next bunch. Thanks for clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm going to be big and tough, just like you. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. You're grown-ups. Welcome to the club. Where is Sandy? Still, I want to take a little detour. There's so much more to see here. I think that's the way out of the village. There's something purplish in that direction. Yeah, there was someone I talked to, I think. I think. Wow, I didn't expect to open that door actually. Ah, I remember climbing the tower all those years ago. Back then I was young, single and free. Great days, great days. Monsters appearing on our sacred tour of all places, and they say there are more of the blighters running around outside the village than ever before. I don't like this one bit. No, I can imagine that. The door's closed behind me. There's a guy standing on the gate. And there's something on the roof. I wonder... Oh, pressing R2 makes me run. Hello! Aha! That didn't make it. Doesn't seem to make it this way. There should be a way to jump. Ah! And more herbs, of course. Don't worry, I'm just on the roof. Cobblestone's well trucked away here in the valley. There aren't that many people who ever known this place existed, you know? And that's why it's so lovely and safe. The monsters don't tend to bother us, and we got to live in peace and quiet. Lovely. That sounds a little bit sad. Hey, heretic. You don't want to be wandering around outside the village after the day you've had. You need to be getting home. Yep, I need to be getting home, it seems. There is no other choice but to get home. What's a Dutch though? The dog is totally excited. Oh! Damn it! I didn't knew that would happen. Now I feel somewhat sad. I've destroyed a few of them. A few pumpkins. Pumpkins. And I need to have that one a little bit closer maybe. Like this. That makes it a bit easier to talk. Oh. Good dog. Yes, good dog.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up.
You already inscripting me? Really? I just grew up and you just gave me away to the army. Oh, I am so disappointed myself. So disappointed.
I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not.
Why would I ever? I'm the loveliest guy around here. I promise you that. One thing I've heard about the story which is kinda nice is that the guy we're playing is more or less the generic guy. He is nothing too extraordinary, or doesn't have at least an extraordinary abilities like strength and speed and whatever. What makes him extraordinary are the loyalty of his friends, which are actually extremely awesome. That's what I heard. That's what I've heard, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach.
The reincarnation of the luminary. Maybe they tell us in the game what that is. I've heard some stuff from other streamers, but I don't know a single bit. Heretic tries his hardest to sleep, but he is too confused by everything. He's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually. That is some of the same building. Ooh, salami. I'm totally angry, it seems, breaking all the stuff. Let's see, Mother is awake as well. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. Plain clothes. Where is my equipment? Still there. Okay. Oh, and I should have... You don't have any equipment for the first accessory. And for the second one. Okay. Oh, what do we have in here? Some secrets waiting. No secrets, just food. Now let's walk around. Well, maybe I should go and pray. Why are you so wide when you can go through the grass? People of Cobblestone, we must give thanks to our blessing every day. Come and say a prayer of gratitude at the church. Oh, okay. It's locked. Well, then there will be no gratitudes from me today. Only today, because doors are locked. There's someone standing. Ah, Gemma.
Can't sleep either, eh?
Nah,
You remember this tree, don't you?
I guess.
I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh?
Hey.
You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
I love the motion capture. Looks so smooth.
I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
Nah, they won't. They will say, oh, look at those two. Just give them a bit of time.
Goodbye, old friend.
Oh. I think she thinks I'm going to leave her forever. Exhausted after his long day, Heretic finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once.
Thank you as well.
Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure.
Thank you.
But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Alright. I'll take no time. I think my voice is a little bit... I'm wondering if that's because of the game or is there the volume in my headphones? No, that is about normal. What about the volume of the microphone? The levels are where they were. And people writing, of course. So, let's see. I am just typing a message because people are getting in contact, which is awesome. And here we go. Here we go. Adventure. Well, for you it will just go on, but for my